I heard a light bulb go off. 650. All right, what letter do you want? Let's do
R.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah,
I
go
like
ahead.
the sound.
Yeah, go ahead.
All you have to do is have fun and relax.
Yes.
Thank you. They're going to kill me back home.
Yeah, I think one of the most ironic puzzles we've had here in a long time. In all your travels, have you been to Belize?
No!
You're going!
Okay, so that's how he won it. That's son of the soil, Trini boy, Arthur Joseph on Wheel of Fortune. That wheel was definitely rigged for you, wasn't it, Arthur Joseph? Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Brew.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you still, are you still, you know, is your mind still blown about what happened?
Yeah, it is kind of because, you know, as I said, you know, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy were shows I watched since I was a kid growing up. And especially, you know, Jeopardy and solving the puzzles were things that I did every day while at home, just before I did my homework. And every time a new thought or a new idea came to my mind, I was like, oh, I never knew that before. So I go and research it. And so it kind of helped me in my studies a lot. So, yeah, and yeah, as you said earlier, that wheel was just remarkable, right? It just, even Pat was surprised at the fact that it wasn't landing on any negative terms. I don't even want to say the word bank.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that word, and I never said the word a week leading up to the show.
Oh, wow. So your guardian angel would have been working overtime, just making sure that the atmosphere was just right for you to win. Tell us exactly what you've won and how soon you can cash in on your prizes.
Okay. Well, normal SAG rule is that any game show, they have up to 4 to 5 months to give you the prize. So it's 15,000. It's going to be like about $9,800 in cash, and the rest will be a prize trip to Belize.
As we say in TNT, that's us dollars, right? Us dollars.
That's us dollars.
Okay, that's wonderful. And you've never been to Belize. Belize is gorgeous, from what I understand, because I've never been there too. Not angling for an invitation to go with you or anything like that. Just saying that, you know, I hope that you have a really, really wonderful time. But
to tell you the truth, I got a lot of offers.
I'm sure, even to help you spend those us dollars too, right?
That's the funny thing, you know. I work with Carnival Cruise Line, and I've been to a lot of the Caribbean islands. You know, I've traveled a lot, and that's why I'm on the West Coast, because I wanted to extend my travels over to the West Coast, like San Francisco, and you know, I went to, you know, all the states, Phoenix, Arizona, you know, all these states on the West Coast, because, you know, it's a different experience. And I've never been to Belize. 2 islands I've never been to is Belize and would you be surprised, Jamaica? And I've been to most of the other Caribbean islands.
Okay, so this is going to be a real adventure for you. Let's go back and find out how you actually are qualified to get onto the game show in the first place.
Well, you have to apply on the online website. There's an online website where you go on and apply, you give them all your information. Then they call you and they interview you, just like we're doing now, you know, just talk and just be yourself. And, you know, they want to see your personality. It's always about 90% is about personality. It's not about you solving or being, you know, educated or anything like that. They want to know that you are a person that people will tune into to watch. So, you know, you do that interview. Once you pass, they give you a call and say, okay, we'd like you to do a Zoom game with 3 other contestants, which I did, and I didn't do so good because I didn't answer all the questions, and I think I answered like about 5 questions out of 10, and so it took like 3 months, and I thought I didn't make it. I like, okay, well, it was a good opportunity, and then bam, I was in the grocery one day, and And I got the email. I was screaming and shouting in the grocery. That's one grocery I am not allowed to go back in. Okay.
I can imagine. Oh my gosh.
This crazy
I think
dude's screaming in our store.
I think what happened is that they loved the fact when you told them that since you're a little child, that you were an avid fan of the show. I think that sold them, as well as our cute Caribbean twang, right? Our Trini twang, that accent. I think that's what they fell in love with.
Don't give away my secret.
Okay.
They're gonna be on to me.
Okay. Listen, the
so
people
funny.
you will.
Deal or No Deal. The first thing I went to the interview for Deal or No Deal 7 years ago. Back then, I don't want to go back, but back then, the first thing the producer told me was when I said my 30 seconds, is like, where did you get that accent? It's like, oh, that's my secret.
Okay, Arthur. Listen, what was it like, with the other competitors? What was that experience like? How did they interact with you?
Well, this is the thing. It's so they actually tape 5 shows on the same day, for the whole week, and and I had the 5th show, which was really nerve-wracking because I have to sit and watch everybody win, and then because of the pandemic, they don't want to say that. Because of the pandemic, we were the audience, so we had to be the audience for the other show. So it's nerve-wracking to see people win, and then you have to go up at the last show. But then it was like a camaraderie with all the contestants because we weren't playing against each other. We were really playing against the bank. Everybody wanted to win money, and it's one of the reasons I pulled up for the last person with all the contestants, because I'm like, you know what? Everybody needs to win some money. So we kind of shared the wealth. So we had a friendship. We took numbers. We got to meet each other. So it was nice. And like my accent. So it's like, where you from?
Did they say?
I'm like,
are you?
Africa.
Did they tell you? Are you from Jamaica? Did they?
No, they say Africa. Yeah, they don't. California, you got to make them aware about the Caribbean. So when I go on set, sometimes they say, where you from? Nigeria? Like,
okay.
I did not say that.
Okay.
That's part of my startup routine. So.
Okay. Question. It's COVID-19 pandemic right now. What were some of the safety precautions that they took to make sure that everyone was safe during the taping?
Hollywood is a bubble. This is what people don't understand. Hollywood, just like the NBA, is a bubble. So, so right now I'm booked to be on a show on Tuesday, and I have to self-quarantine home for the next 3 days and do a COVID test for the next 3 days until I get to set. When I get to the set, and it was the same thing with Wheel of Fortune, you have to do a COVID test 3 days in a row before you get to set. Once you get to set, you have to put on mask. Now it's double mask and a face shield, and you have to stay 6 distance apart, and they're giving you a little dog tag, so if you come in contact with somebody for more than 5 minutes, it will start beeping. And once you're in the studio, you can't go out of the studio until they finish filming, and then after that, they're done with you. So you can go catch COVID now.
Okay, so they really took some extreme measures.
But that's Hollywood, and that's what we live in right now here in Hollywood, if you have to do anything on set.
Okay, so some extreme measures there, but you're confident that you are COVID-19 free after all of that stress?
I get tested. Basically, to go on set, you got to be tested almost every day. Yeah, so I just did one test today, actually.
Okay. What is life going to look like for you now, Arthur? What will it mean for your career as a comic, having had this big win and everyone having an opportunity to hear that Trini twang and to taste, some Trini flavored comedy? What does it mean?
Well, it gives me more material for my stand-up routine. It's like, because stand-up comics here, all we talk about is our life experience and make it funny. So this just gave me a whole lot of material for my next stand-up routine. It's all a process because it's never a set goal or anything. So it's all a process. So this is all part of the process that we go through, step by step. as entertainers and performers.
Any opportunities, you know, in terms of television shows, movies, reality TV shows, anything like that? Maybe not yet, but speaking it into your life, kind of a thingy coming down the road because you've had this amazing thing happen.
Well, let's see. I don't want to jinx it, but let's see what happens.
Okay.
I said it's a process. I'm just going through the process. Leaving it up to, you know, the as you said at the start, the angels that's guiding you. I just let them guide the process. One thing that's coming up, I'm going to be in featured in a series, Skull and Finch, directed by Gina Nemo. That's coming up soon. So that's as much as I can say on it because we always sign non-disclosure contracts on those things. So that's coming soon. So let's see what happens. I'm just living and enjoying day by day and see what happens, you know, as time goes by. And as soon as something happens, you know, I'll let everybody know. I'll put it on social media again and let everybody know. But most of these things, they always have you sign NDAs, non-disclosure contracts. So you can't really talk about it until it happens.
Okay.
So see what happens.
I see you're about to burst at the seams, so it's okay. Keep it under wraps. We'll be excited for you, and we'll whisper prayers on your behalf that everything continues to go all right. Congratulations again, Arthur Joseph, and may the doors be open of all sorts of wonderful opportunities. May this be just the beginning of a wonderful career and a wonderful time in your life for you. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. God bless.
Pleasure being here today.
And enjoy. And congratulations again. That is the guy who won Wheel of Fortune, people. Arthur Joseph, one of our very own. Oh, a fortunate guy. We've got to take a quick break, but we will be coming back with more on this fabulous Friday on The Morning Brew.